Yeah, of course, it's a good place.
Okay. So have you been a Cambly student for very long?
No, I just joined it last week.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, yes.
And what are you hoping to learn? What are your goals?
Just to improve my speaking skills.
Okay,
Yes,
sounds good.
yes. Something like I have some pronunciation problems. Like sometimes I mispronounce the words, and some
Uh-huh.
fluency. Like sometimes I fumble the words, and sometimes when I try to speak some things, the words doesn't come automatically in my mind. I have to think what should I speak at
Right.
a. Yes, that's a.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Um,
Yes,
so yeah, Cambly can help you with those issues because you just need to talk more. And
yes,
the
yes,
more you
exactly.
talk, the easier it will become, of course. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you like to learn? Have you been introduced? Sorry, my cat is caught in my
Oh, do you have a pet?
okay. She wanted to jump on my lap.
Great.
Yeah. So Cambly has some available lessons to help, really just to help stimulate conversation. They have many different topics. Some students like to read articles and then discuss them. And these are all ways just to promote conversation. Do you have
Yes.
anything in particular you want to talk about, or would you like to look at some of the Cambly
No,
resources?
I just have a normal conversation.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Well, why don't you tell me about your life, if you have a job or children or both?
Yes. Yes. Actually, I'm married
Uh-huh.
and I have one kid, my
Uh-huh.
son. Yes. And here in India, I'm working as an English teacher.
Oh, you're an English teacher. Great. Where
Yes.
where do you work?
I'm working in a school.
In a regular school with younger
Yes, in
children
a
or older?
yes, younger children.
Uh-huh. So
Yes.
that's great. I think your English is pretty good. I could see that you could do that. Are you
Yeah, it's
in
good, but not so good that I can feel
good but
by
not
some pride
perfect?
that I can speak. Sometimes I fumble, I get stuck on some very, particular situation. Sometimes it
Yeah,
happens, like not regularly. So that's what I just want to get rid of these problems.
right,
Sometimes.
right. And I think with practice, it will you will
Yes,
improve if you're just talking more. Yeah,
I
cool.
can understand.
So, are your schools in session, or are you teaching online because of coronavirus?
Yes, actually nowadays we are teaching online. Formal schools are not open here.
Yeah, exactly. How is that
Yes.
going? Teaching online.
It's it's the first time that I'm teaching online.
Uh-huh.
So it's a new experience. We are learning new things.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think it would
Yes.
be hard with younger children because they don't have a long plan.
Yes, exactly. They lose their attention after some time. It's hard to get their attention.
Yeah,
Children,
exactly.
children are tend to distract from many things. So it's
Yeah,
hard to maintain the that things that we usually do in the formal schools.
right,
It's not as you.
exactly.
Yes.
Do most of them have a parent or an adult with them while they're taking their classes to make sure that they are paying attention?
Yes. 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 So
Is
what is
that
the situation in your city?
well, I am actually living out of my own country. I'm from the United States, but I like to travel, and I am currently living in Ecuador. Do you know where Ecuador is? I'll write it
No.
down. It is in South America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Equator.
understand your problems with English because I have the same problems with Spanish because
Okay.
Ecuador, yeah, Ecuador is a Spanish speaking country. So I take
Okay.
lessons and I try to practice as much as possible, but it's the same. I get stuck sometimes and can't think of what to say or I mispronounce words. Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
it's a process to
So
learn.
are the super schools open there in your city?
No, everything, the schools are still closed. Ecuador has had a lot of problems with coronavirus. We were one of the first cities in the world to have a huge outbreak. And so it was in one city. It was really terrible. Um, Tens of thousands of people died. They think 35,000 people died, but they're not even
Oh.
sure. It was like the outbreaks in Spain and Italy because it was at
Mm-hmm.
the
Yes,
beginning,
yes.
and nobody knew that they had been exposed and they spread it all over. And by the time our country locked down in mid March, it was widespread, mostly in this one city called Guayaquil on the coast. But where I am, we are not under lockdown anymore. They opened almost everything up on September 15th, but not the
Mm-hmm.
schools. The schools are not open.
Yes, yes,
Um,
exactly.
but
So
I,
here in India also the situation is going worse, you know.
yes, I read
People
that.
are not trying to understand, they are not maintaining social distance and not wearing masks. So
Right.
people are violating rules. That's the main cause of spreading this disease.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same where I am. By law, we have to wear a mask, but a lot of people just don't want to. And
Don't- Yes, yes, that's the
no.
main problem. Yes.
Yeah, so we have to be careful. I try to be very careful. I won't ride on the public buses and I won't eat in restaurants. Things like that where I think it spreads, I stay away.
Yes, exactly. We should take precautions.
Yeah, yeah. And here, the medical care, it's okay, but it's not great.
Okay.
So I don't want
So
to get sick.
can you give me some tips how I can improve my English?
To me, I think the best way is to talk about different topics. Like every time you talk, try talking about something a little different to expand your vocabulary, and make sure that when you're with a teacher, that the teacher isn't doing most of the talking. You need to talk
Yes, yes, yes.
as much as possible. And with those two tips, I think you can improve. How many days a week will you be speaking on Cambly?
It's been like 4 to 5 days.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So, for example, we have 6 minutes left. Why don't you talk about anything? You can describe your city to me, or your job, or coronavirus. Just go ahead and talk.
Okay, about coronavirus, like as it's being worst here,
It's
so the
getting worse, yeah.
cases numbers are increasing. Like nowadays, we have like more than 60 lakhs. Okay, more than 60 lakhs cases we have in India.
There's more than
So yes,
60,
more than 60 lakhs,
60 left.
and yes, and uh, people are not trying to understand the situation. They do not wear masks. The government has given some guidelines like you should wear mask and maintain social distances, but people are not maintaining the law and order, and they are
Right,
violating. So that is the main reason it's spreading fast here. Yes.
right, right. Exactly. Are there penalties if you are not wearing a mask, for example?
Yes, health is, but still people are not ready to accept.
Are the police enforcing the penalties? So if they see you without a mask, do you have to pay money?
Yes, yeah, we have to pay money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do you think people are so reticent to obey the rules?
I don't know, but why people do not understand the things that it is for their safety. Okay, but still they are not understanding. Government
Mhm.
is doing whatever government is doing. It's just for our safety, but still people not understanding things.
Right. Is it both educated and uneducated people who aren't following the rules?
No, it's not a matter of educated or uneducated.
Yeah.
You know, everybody is same. You know, it's not matter of education, but
Yeah. No, I
Yes,
understand. The same where I am. Many people believe in conspiracy theories. You know
yes,
what conspiracy theories are? So there's a lot of information on the internet and on social media that says, all kinds of things that masks hurt you, they don't help. Um,
yes,
that coronavirus is not serious at all. That the news media is making it seem a lot worse than it is. Things like that.
yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah. How about your friends? Do your friends
Uh,
follow the rules or?
I don't have many friends. I have just few friends, like our two or three friends. That's it.
Uh-huh. And do they follow the
Yes,
rules or do they think it's stupid?
yes, exactly. My friends, we try to understand. We try to follow the rules. Like
Uh-huh.
we are staying home, not going outside. We go whenever it's necessary. But most of the time, we stay at home.
Right. Okay. Yeah. With my friends, it is 50-50. About 50% follow all the rules and believe that this could be really serious. And the other 50% are like, nah, it's nothing. Nothing's going to happen.
Yes, it's very person to person. If they understand it's for their safety, if they do not want to understand, so government can't do anything if you are not ready to understand.
No, no, it's hard. It's hard to enforce the rules when too many
Yes,
people are involved. For
yes,
sure.
yes.
Yeah. So tell me about your city.
My city is I'm living in Haryana, and the city is Gurugram.
Uh-huh.
So yes, what do you want to know about my city?
Okay, if I were a tourist, what should I visit in your city? What would you recommend?
In my city, actually, you can visit actually Delhi. There are so many old monuments
Uh-huh.
that you can visit,
Uh-huh.
and especially if you in Uttar Pradesh, UP, we have Taj Mahal, the seven wonder. It is included in seven wonders.
Oh, the seven one. Yeah, right, right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's included in seven wonders, and it's a fantastic monument. If you see, it's made of white marble
Uh-huh.
completely,
Uh-huh.
and it's